Cue the music, ladies and gentlemen. My friends, today is going to be a sad tale. Today, I am going to give you the lament of Cubs fan Han and the top 5 squads that I wish I had taken the time to max out. This is gonna be depressing.
Get on with it!
Alright, maybe I'm just in a bad mood because there's a lot of depressing stuff coming our way in Avengers Endgame and probably Game of Thrones too. But look, there are a lot of squads in Galaxy of Heroes that we utilize on a day-to-day basis now. You've got your Night Sisters, you've got your Jedi, you've got your Sith, you've got your other Sith, you've got your Old Republic and your other Old Republic, and on down the list you've got. And we spend a lot of time farming these squads, and a lot of them take a long time to get to, and especially those of us that are spending half of our time chasing metas, which is what I'm doing right now, still trying to get my new Sith team up to speed. There are other teams that just fall by the wayside. And so in this video, I'm gonna give you 5 teams that I desperately wish that I had maxed out right now, and all of them make me really sad. I might cry. I may cry in this video. All right, starting with team number 1, and that is the separatist droids. General Grievous, B1, Droidica, and I'm even putting B2 in this mix because I don't have a maxed B2. Look, okay, I know that we wanted them to be arena meta. I know that that was the hopes and dreams that everybody had for the separatist droids. We did not quite get that. But this is a very, very legitimate grand arena team. I actually went up against separatist droids once and was doing a very good job against them. And then General Grievous did his AoE and literally took out half of my team. I don't know why I went into an English accent saying that. That's how I just got, I don't know. And one thing I love about this team is it's a lot less common, and so whenever you see it, at least whenever I see it in Grand Arena and it's actually decently geared, maxed out, I honestly kind of panic a little bit because I just don't have very much experience fighting this team. I would love to have this team to place on defense for both Territory Wars and Grand Arena, and not to mention, looking at all the Clone Wars stuff we have going on, these are characters that are not, available yet free to play. I could easily see some kind of panic farm with these characters. I don't know what, but historically speaking, marquee characters, once they drop, a lot of them end up going into panic farm. The solo characters didn't, but a lot of them will, and Geonosis, GG, B1, Droidica, kind of makes sense. The second team on my list is going to get me a lot of angry comments down below because you guys have been telling me this for over a year now. My troopers, and specifically Range Trooper. Oh gosh, I want them so bad, but there's such a time commitment to get them, and it's taking me, it would take me so long to get there, and I have to abandon so many other farms. I just haven't been able to do it. But a maxed out troopers team, what can they bring to the table from an offensive perspective in Grand Arena? Gosh, I would love to have that, especially Range Trooper. But where am I going to find the energy to farm Range Trooper right now? Somebody, please, somebody in the comments tell me, where is the energy for Range Trooper? I don't know how I'm going to get this guy farmed up. My Troopers team is okay. They're just not going to take out anything that's good. They're going to be good for the bottom portion of people's rosters on the back wall. Definitely not well geared, well modded Night Sister teams. So I've got the Zeta Veers. I've got a decently fast Stark, but man, I wish these guys were full gold, and I wish that Range Trooper was there. My Range Trooper looking a little sad and lonely right now. Not very much attention on that Pimp Trooper. Team number 3 is the Ewoks. Now, half of the reason I'm putting Ewoks on this list is I continue to underestimate the Ewoks in Grand Arena. Why am I doing this? Somebody, why am I underestimating Ewoks? Lost me my last Grand Arena. Lost me the championship. I was in the championship. I had it in the bag. I had 2 teams left, and I decided I was going to get cute. I said, I'm going to get cute. I'm going to take Talzin, Asajj, and I think it was Zombie in against a full Ewok team. I'm gonna take him out, just 3 characters, and get some extra banners. No! You're not going to do that, Cubs. You're going to lose, and you're going to suffer the whole Grand Arena loss because of it. I love what Ewoks can do to people. Really catches them off guard, and the synergy is fantastic, the health regeneration, and nobody wants to take a meta team against it. That's where I go wrong with Ewoks. I look at a solid Ewok team, and I don't want to take JTR against him. I don't want to take CLS against him. I don't want to take Palpatine against him. I obviously don't want to take Revan, Traya, any of those really solid teams against them, and so you try to shortchange yourself, and you can get tripped up if you try to get cute. Learn from my example, by the way. Don't underestimate Ewoks like I've done 3 million times. Farm Ewoks and have them ready. But again, I digress, because where am I going to find the energy to farm these guys right now? I don't know. Where's the energy? This is going to be my next music video. Please, sir, can I have some more energy? Please, CG Carry. The next team on my list is the Old Republic team of Karth Mission, Big Z, Canderous, and Juhani. Now, I've got a lot of this team ready. My Karth is at gear 11, not quite gear 12, and I've got a ways to go to get him to gear 12. My Mission and Zalbar in good shape. My Canderous really needs some love. My Juhani's kind of close. She's at gear 11. This team, however, if it's fully maxed out, decked out gear 12, this can be a fantastic defensive team for both Territory Wars and Grand Arena. I fully expect that I will have this team before too long, but I really, it's one of those teams that with all my other priorities right now, I wish I could just snap my fingers. No pun intended with Endgame coming up. I just wish I could snap my fingers and just have him be done. Just poof. Canderous is done. He's gear 12 now. Juhani's gear 12. Karth is gear 12. I'm doing accents tonight. I don't know what got into me, but I just really wish that these guys would just be done, because some of them are pretty hefty gear, especially Canderous. Canderous has been a pain in the gear. Wish I could have those guys ready. And then finally, the last team that I wish I had fully maxed out, decked to the nines, gear 12, full Zetas, and fantastic mods is my Bounty Hunters. Now, I have got the 3 essential Bounty Hunters. In my opinion, everybody should have a Bosk, Boba, and Dengar all at gear 12. I've got them. But after that, I'm struggling, my friends. I'm struggling. I do have a Zeta Jango, but he's only gear 11, and he's a lot squishier at gear 11, making the team a lot less threatening. I don't have a Cad Bane at gear 12. It would be awesome to have Cad Bane at gear 12, but who I would really love to have is an Embo. Oh, Embo can really sneak up on people. He slings his hat at you and deals just crazy damage. Sure, he hurts himself, but that dude can be terrifying in 1v1 situations even, which we've seen in the tournament before. He's come close to beating some of the best characters in the game. Whatever the case is, Bounty Hunters are solid. They are a staple defensive team, and they can do very, very well on offense. In fact, I've seen Bounty Hunters perform very well against a lot of meta teams. A Django-led team, for example, can take on Traya. Bosk can take on Night Sisters, and on down the list. And so they're very versatile. You can mod a Bounty Hunter team to put them in on defense, and they will go to bat for you. They'll do very well if you can mod them right, and if you've got them all gear 12. And then you can also save them for offense. They do great work on offense as well. So Bounty Hunters, especially Cad Bane and Embo, are the 2 that I wish I had decked out. And then, of course, I wish I could bump my Django up to gear 12, which, due to priorities and a lack of energy, I haven't been able to do quite yet. All right, my friends, that rounds out my list. What is your list? What are the top 5 teams? I want to hear from everyone. Get down in the comments right now. What are the top 5 squads you wished you had fully maxed out, that you just have not found the time or the energy, literal and figurative energy, I guess, to farm? I want to hear from you, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please, I would appreciate it if you leave a like on the channel and subscribe. And do be remember And don't forget to turn on notifications so that you can also be the first to know when I'm uploading new cutting edge content for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I'm going to be streaming Grand Arena later tonight. Be sure to tune in for that. It's probably going to be a bit later this time because I've got a dinner with some family before I get down here, but be sure to check that out as well here a little bit later on. Thanks again for joining me for the video, my friends, and as always, my brothers, don't forget
My dead body.